What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy dMillionaire. We back with another video, and as y'all can tell from the title, man, we got Donald Trump comes on Adin Ross's stream. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was scrolling through my subscriptions trying to find something to react to, and this popped up, and I really did not know that he was doing a stream with Trump, bro. So I'm like, hold on, this shit gotta be clickbait. It gotta be fake AI generated. I watched like 10 seconds. This shit look real. It looked like Trump really on his stream. So hey, let's get right into it, man.
What the heck is going on here, huh?
Let's get into it, man. This man got Donald Trump on stream, bro.
Today is gonna be the most important stream I've ever done.
It looked like Donald Trump for real, though.
Thank you for doing this, seriously.
If this is fake, bro, is this fake, bro?
We're gonna get some good ratings. Everyone thought this was gonna be fake today, but you know, we proved them wrong. So
no, you're right in the living room of Mar-a-Lago, which I don't allow this to be ever done. So you're the first, just about.
thank you.
No, that is really Donald Trump, bro. This man, Adin, you might got it, gang. On my mama, you might got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. It's not the fact that it's Donald Trump. It's just the fact that like Adin able to do that though. Like that, this is tough, bro, for a streamer to be able to do that. Like the streamer to get a former like bullshit aside. I know, nigga, you fan. I feel how y'all feel about Trump. This is still a former president he got on stream though. That's kind of hard, bro. Like he got that much like motion that he could do that.
Baron?
Like that's hard.
Baron's awesome. He's a great kid. Amazing. He's
That's the way I'm seeing it. I ain't seeing it for nothing else than that. I don't really
he's
feel
very
like,
smart. I'll tell you that.
This
I do want to
get somebody of that status, Donald Trump status on stream.
Everyone in this room, everyone loves you, and I just want to say you're a true hero for this country, and I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'm really thrilled we could do this today.
I'm so happy now that I'm doing it. Give me it. That's great.
So do you know what live streaming is on these platforms?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
More or less. It's the new wave.
It's the new wave. It's the new wave. I'm gonna explain it to you, all right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you this chat right now. Let me show you this. So this is
He was live doing this. What's the chat
you
look like
already
right
broke the
now?
website
Bro?
in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
you broke it. The chat wasn't working, but we ended up fixing it. It's just very slow. Everyone in the chat say hello. You guys can put hi in the chat, and W's mean it's good. W means win. Yeah. Yep. So they're putting W's.
Nah,
and stuff.
he really
Donald
on
Trump,
stream?
All right. So yeah, everyone is just super thrilled.
You're gonna have big ratings today. I can see it.
Yeah, I want to break 1 million. I think we could do it.
Oh, good. Oh, you do much.
What did he do, bro? What did he end up doing, y'all?
Elon actually already he commented on the X post that I went live already.
Well, Elon is a great guy.
Yeah, he's great.
He really is.
Damn, you got Elon in your corner too, Adin. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Adin. They got too much going on for me. How the hell do I compete with this motherfucker right here? This nigga got Elon Musk commenting on his tweets. He's in the room with Donald Trump. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. What I gotta do, bro? I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta call Joe Burrow now. I gotta call Joe Burrow. I guess I gotta get a stream with my nigga Joe.
Rockets and tunnels and
Shit, something.
everything. He's
Something.
a fantastic guy.
He's great. So let's get started today. Let's have some fun.
Let's go.
We'll touch base on some topics, and then we'll do some.
Hit my
fun
dog
stuff.
up, Flaw. Hit my dog Flaugier
Good
up,
time.
man. Son,
All right,
bro. We
well,
gotta get
the first
streaming
thing is,
Flaugier for real.
The reason why I really wanted to make this stream happen is because there's a lot of people that are first-time voters watching today. And I want to make it very clear to everybody that you're a human being. You're a great human being. I want you to basically talk in this camera, talk to them and explain why it's very important as a first-time voter to go out and vote and why they should vote for you.
What is this? So what is so how much he paid you, Adin? What is this? A paid promotion, gang? What the fuck is this? What the hell going on?
I'd love to do that, and I love having a young audience. This is young. I think you have some oldsters too, because I also know some oldsters that are listening and watching. But it's about the American dream. Right now, you don't have the American dream. We have a country that's not respected, a country that's being laughed at, a country that just a little while ago we're having a stock market explosion in a negative way as opposed to a positive way. And that's been happening for quite a while. It's been simmering and really happening for quite a while. And we're going to make this country so strong and so great. And when you're ready for your job, you're going to get a great job, so you can make the kind of money this guy's making, maybe even more if that's possible. Right?
Bro, lie to you, bro. You ain't making Adin Ross money working no job. I'll tell you, that's the one lie he done told you. Respectfully, you ain't making Adin Ross money working no 9 to 5. I cannot lie to you, bro. Hey.
But,
you ain't even get Adin Ross money working no fucking job,
You'll be
bro.
successful. And at a young age,
He
it's
didn't
really
make what he
wonderful
make
to
'cause he
think
don't
about
work
the
a job.
American dream. And with Kamala and Joe, I took him out. He was. We had a debate, and the debate didn't go so well for him.
Oh, you
And
talking
he
crazy.
Sort of, what they did, was really a
Oh, that
coup of
boy
somebody.
Trump
He had
talking
14
crazy.
million
He
votes,
said
had
Kamala
it,
can't vote
and
with
all
me
of a
and
sudden
Joe
they
can't
went to him
vote
and
with
they
me.
said,
That
we don't want you running anymore. And it's sort of like a prize fight from my standpoint. Here, you're focused on this one man,
Right.
and all of a sudden you're fighting somebody else. But she's actually worse than he is, and you're starting to see that. I think people are going to see that it's going to
I
be
feel
very
like I
evident.
feel- I low-key feel
we
like
go
I
out.
fit
We
better
want the
right
American
here.
dream. We're going to give you the American
Feel
dream,
me?
and you're going to be real happy. Thank you.
I have another question, and again, Mr. President, I'm not really fully into politics, but I'm getting there, and I do want to make this very clear as well. Now that it's on my mind. Back when I was I went to high school in California, okay, and a lot of the teachers were basically at the time, this is your first term. They were telling me how horrible of a person you are and all these things, and the teachers, you're not supposed to do that. It's inappropriate to have teachers, discuss politics in school. But it's
I ain't gonna
becoming
lie, 80. I see what you doing too. You low key dick riding, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I get it though. It is like I understand. I don't get it, but like I get it. Like I get what he do. You know what I mean? I get the game he's playing. But can you want
really
your
normal
knees,
for a
bro?
lot of teachers.
Like, my son making up
and you're a
story. I can
kid,
say making up
you're a
stories.
kid,
Let me
your
not.
brain is like a
Let's say he's
sponge.
lying, but just saying, bro.
I want to know what your thoughts on
on
that. Kind of the corruption in the school system in a way. They're teaching some pretty bad stuff in there.
It's been brainwashed to a certain extent. Even the
I ain't gonna lie
teachers
to you.
have been brainwashed. They've learned.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. I kind of felt like that though. I always felt like that in school though. Like some of the shit that I feel like we was learning, like I feel like it just. I get what school is supposed to be. It's like learning basketball. You're learning the fundamentals first, and then you go, apply the fundamentals into a larger context. You got to learn how to read and write. You feel me? 5-page papers in order to be able to write a 10-page and a 20-page paper. You got to know research fundamentals in order to write a research paper. Like I get all of that part. So that part of school I get, but it be certain shit where it's like, bro, y'all just reading from a textbook. And everything that is just law, bro. Like, nah, like I don't know, like that's the thing about school that I didn't like. I like application. You feel me? When it comes to school, if I'm gonna sit in the classroom and I'm gonna learn some shit, show me how that shit is relevant. Show me how it applies to my day-to-day life, and maybe it'll be easy. You feel me? I'll be more receptive to learning it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. If you tell me some shit that has no like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I can't name the first 20 presidents, bro. I know niggas that probably could. What does that matter to me on a day-to-day basis, bro? Like, it don't matter to me what the fuck the first 20 presidents, who the fuck they were, bro. Like, none of that shit means nothing. I don't know.
A long time. This is long before me.
My thing with school, just teach me shit that literally applies to my day-to-day life, bro. Like, don't tell me no bullshit.
But,
I don't.
this
Like, I don't
liberal
really
way
need to
that they
know.
have, and it's a bad thing for the country. We want to have borders. We want to have low taxes. We want to have great schools, really, great schools, so you can go and learn and be successful and have a wonderful life and all of that. But we want to have a good military so we can protect ourselves,
Of course,
from some bad players. You got some bad players out there. And, it's interesting. During my 4 years, we had no war. Other than we had nothing. Everybody was afraid we were going to have wars. And just the opposite. North Korea, I remember Barack Obama was telling me, the biggest problem we have is North Korea. I didn't have a problem with North Korea.
No.
Big nuclear presence. I didn't have a problem. The only war we had was already started long ago, and that was ISIS, and I defeated them in a very short amount of time.
I
You
remember.
know what's crazy though, bro?
And we had
Cause I'm starting to look at this from my object. You know what's crazy? He trying to pay himself as like he probably catching me. I got to do more research and shit. But I can't give him that though. Like for everybody being afraid that we was gonna get in a war when Trump was, you feel me, under in office, we didn't. And for the people that we was afraid of, North Korea, China, Russia, I mean, for the most part, he had meetings with them, and I ain't gonna say they was buddy, but he kept the relationships between. There was a relationship between him and, you feel me, and Kim Jong. Like, you feel me, like, so for that, I can't give him that. I can't lie. He did like build relationships. I can't say good, bad, whatever, but he built decent enough relationships so that they didn't fucking bomb us and we didn't bomb them. So I mean, for that I can't give him that. I can't lie. I'll give you that right there. You did. You feel me? Like,
that's a really
you kept shit, Pete. You kept it clear for the most part.
and we won't have wars again, but we could have a war before we even get there. That's the problem. We have a number of months. We have 4 months, and the election's starting very soon, and I guess 5 months before you actually get in. And a lot of damage can be done in 5 months by incompetent people. And we have very incompetent people right now. And I'm not saying that out of happiness. I'm saying that out of sadness, because our country's in tremendous danger, not only of stock market crashes or depressions or whatever it may be. It's a tremendous military danger. We have Israel's blowing up, the Middle East is blowing up, Russia's going wild with Ukraine. And things are out of control, and we have nobody that knows how to talk. We have nobody that knows. I was watching when Russia was thinking about going in, and they never would have done it with me. They never, and they didn't. But they never. After I got in, they started loading.
So what you trying to say, triangle lot Trump? You throwing a little too much fuel on these flames. You trying to make it seem like niggas ain't fucking with you because you niggas will get to trying you, bro. Like don't poke the bear. Now I ain't gonna lie, Trump. You fake poking the bear. I give you your flowers, bro. You did keep it P. And you feel me? We ain't getting to no wars when you was in help. But now you basically trying to call these niggas pussy now. I ain't gonna lie, on the cool, he calling niggas pussy. He trying to say, yeah, Ukraine wasn't doing that with me. Russia wasn't doing that with me. Nigga, so when you get in the office now, what happens when they do try you? What you gonna do then? I ain't gonna lie now, Trump. You talking too crazy for me, twin. You talking too fucking crazy for me. You ain't my fucking twin either, nigga.
And Biden
take that shit back.
You
my fucking twin.
Everything wrong.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And ultimately,
this nigga talking a little too fucking crazy right now, bro.
So we got to get back.
Somebody come check that shit. I ain't gonna lie, somebody come check that shit real quick.
Yeah,
you better chill,
a lot of
bro.
innocent lives being lost.
You
had mentioned
you're 9 times out of 10 about to be the next president again. So
I saw the
you better keep it P, Trump, because I don't want to hear that. Talking too
what
crazy
I just saw yesterday and the day before. I'm in crypto and I'm in stocks myself, and I couldn't believe what's going on. You have Japan, you have everybody just falling, and I want to ask you, how do we basically get it back up and flowing and back up and running, and and what's causing this?
Well, right now you have no confidence. You have somebody that now is taking over from Biden because he just wants to stay in bed all day. He can't get up. He wants to stay in bed.
This nigga's pissing on Biden, bro.
It was a fraud. They tried to tell people he was competent. He knew what he was doing. And in the debate, he was adjudged to be not so good.
Yeah.
But you can go back 4 years, too. He campaigned from his basement. He didn't campaign. I said, where is this guy during COVID? They used COVID as an excuse not to let him talk.
Yeah.
The whole thing was a fraud, and everybody knew it, and they knew it strongly. And we're going to get it going again. We have to get it going again. They put us in a very bad position. The worst thing is we have probably, I think, Adin, 20 million people came into our country with open borders, and many come from prisons. And you can be a liberal, and your people can be, but coming from some of the meanest prisons all over the world, not just South America, from all over the world, from the Congo and Africa, they come from all over the world, they're coming, and they're releasing their prisoners into the United States. Now, you can be a liberal guy, you can be progressive as anybody in the world, and you can't think that's a positive thing. No. They're coming out of mental institutions. They're pouring into the United States, and they're hurting and damaging our country, and they're killing our people. And the crime rate with what you're talking about and what we're talking about, we call it migrant crime. It's a new form of crime, and it's a very violent crime. And it's going to take on proportions the likes of which this country has never seen before. And remember, these people are just getting accustomed. These are people coming out of mental institutions, prisons and jails, and many terrorists. We're having record numbers of terrorists coming in. So I'm talking, I assume, mostly to a young audience, but a young audience, no matter where they're coming from, they can't be happy about this.
No, they can't. Jobs are being taken, a lot of crime. Fix that issue. What if I happen to be born in another country and I want to come the right way? How would that work?
Well, that's what we want. We want people to come in, but they have to come in through a system, through a legal system. And one of the things that's unfair is we have hundreds of thousands of people that have applied to come in, and this administration doesn't talk to them.
Right.
But if they walk through the southern border, they have no problem getting in. I don't even.
That's Nagy. Is that Cuffham? Not, I said Snaggy. Is that Cuffham? I don't fucking know.
I don't know why they're doing this, but some people are waiting 10 years to come in, and they've studied, They learned all about the United States, about our Constitution, about everything, and they're not being let in, and we're allowing people to come in from really rough places, really bad places, and they come in through caravans, and these caravans have 10, 20, 30,000 people, and they're pouring through Mexico.
That's crazy.
And Mexico was great when I was there. They were helping us. I had stay in Mexico. You can imagine what that is. That means you have to stay in Mexico. You can't come into this country until we approve you. They gave it up. Now they just walk right in. Wow. They had catch and release. We had catch and release. That's you catch a criminal and you release them into our country. I said, no. We catch a criminal and we release them into Mexico. I think you feel better about that.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
It's one of those things. There's so many things. They are so bad. It's like amateur night. It's either amateur night or they want to destroy our country.
Right. Do you what do you think about what's going on in Venezuela? The whole situation.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. And this is where he loses me, because it's like I could see his rationale with some of the shit he be talking about, like real nigga shit. Like I could actually see where he coming from, and then you say shit like that, but then it's like, bro, what the fuck, like nigga. This is why I don't fucking like this nigga, bro.
Out there.
Well, I know it very
it's shit
well.
That's the reason why I don't like him. Now, everybody else could not like him for everything else. That's the reason why I don't like him. Like, what the fuck?
Venezuela was going to collapse, and people could have gone back to Venezuela. They're in our country now. They've released tremendous numbers of criminals into our country. If you look at Caracas, it was known for being a very dangerous city, and now it's very safe. In fact, the next interview we'll do it in Caracas, Venezuela, because it's safer than many of our cities after they've released their criminals into all of our cities.
Yeah,
that might be Cuffman, because that's Convy. That's for sure Convy. I ain't gonna lie, Convy. I ain't gonna lie, I look at you a little different. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you too, Cuffman. I look at y'all niggas a little differently. Because I ain't gonna lie, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Hey, I would have sat this one out, bro. I ain't lying. I mean, to be sitting in the back with a Make America Great Again hat on, yeah, I would have sat that shit out. To meet Donald Trump, that's different. But to do that, though, to sit in the back with a Make America Great hat on, you got me. Yeah, nigga.
The reason I have to say that, because the fake news media knows that too, but they'll say, he suggested they go to Venezuela.
Y'all look dumb as shit back there, Cuffman, respectfully. I look crazy as hell back there.
Venezuela, their crime is down 72%. Because they've taken their criminal elements, which are large, it was a very dangerous place, especially Caracas and the different cities, and they've moved them into the United States of America. I know you're very happy. I know that your mother and father must be thrilled when they hear that.
Yeah.
Who happen to be here, I believe.
They are. They're right over there. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Are you thrilled with what they're doing? I don't think so. No. I don't think they're thrilled. I don't think so. So their crime rate is down 72%.
Right.
Because they're drug dealers, they're criminals, they're murderers, they're rapists. Everything's being moved into the United States. And soon they will have moved all of their criminals into the U.S. They won't have crime.
So what you're saying is that Venezuelan criminals are getting moved into the U.S. Same with Mexican criminals. Mexican criminals get moved to the U.S. I ain't know that. Interesting.
So that's why I say we'll go to Venezuela.
That's what I'm trying to be objective.
It's a very serious problem. I mean, honestly, what they're doing to this country, they're destroying our country, Adin. They're destroying stupid people. He's not a smart man. He wasn't smart 35 years ago. He wasn't smart 20 years ago. And now he's really not smart. No. And you saw that from the debate. I mean, he's really gone down the tubes. And she is, look, she couldn't even pass her law exam. She couldn't pass her bar exam. Ooh. And I'm not saying that because I know other people didn't pass their bar exam, but she thought she'd never be able to pass it. And this is who we have running our country. It's a shame. She's ultra-left, ultra-radical. I just see where 99 vicious...
So he basically just said Kamala dumb as hell. She barely passed the bar. Joe old as a bitch. He dumb as hell. He can't be the president. So so if Joe old and he don't know what the hell going on, and Kamala could barely pass her bar exam, what about you, Trump? Because there's something bad about you. I mean, unless you feel me, the way you make it sound like you Mr. Jesus Christ walking and you damn sure ain't. So what the fuck is what's wrong with you? You feel me? Because you're on their ass. You feel me? Let's get on your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
when she was, I guess, Attorney General, because she was Attorney General in California, she destroyed California. Her policies have destroyed California. her policies when she was the district attorney have destroyed San Francisco. San Francisco was the best city in our country 20 years ago, and now it's, not even, frankly, it's not even livable. We have
I ain't
to
gonna
bring our
lie, I
cities-
never was
and
a
have to
fan of
focus
San
on bringing our
Francisco,
cities
bro.
back.
It's actually really sad. I lived in California for a long time. Even Los Angeles, it's not safe. It's not safe. Everyone I know that lives in multi-million-dollar homes that do what I do, content, they're getting robbed. They're getting robbed. The police don't really they're not active out there as they are in some other states, and it's really sad. And I agree. I saw a video in San Francisco where people just walk into a Louis Vuitton and an Apple store and just loot, and leave like nothing ever happened. It's crazy.
They loot, and not only that, they have like $1,000 or $1,500 where she started, where she won't even prosecute if it's less than $1,500.
Wow.
So you see these people go in with like calculators, and they're adding the stuff that they're stealing because they won't be prosecuted. So that if they get nabbed, they say, no, it's less than whatever it is, $1,000.
Right.
And she started the concept of that, and it's now spreading. Our country, we need strong leadership. We didn't have stuff like this. When you look at what's happened to this country, and you look at other countries, crime rates all over the world are down. You know why? Because they're all dumping their bad people, their prisoners, and all of the people that are bad. They're not only the people on the streets, the people that are in jails. You know what they save by doing that? But they're dumping their prisoners and their criminal elements. They're dumping them into the United States of America. And our crime is going to go through the roof. It's going to go through the roof. And, if we win, and I hope we win, we should win, we seem to be winning. And, you can't even imagine that anybody would want these. This has nothing to do with me. Who would want these people? But can you imagine? They're just getting comfortable now, and they're criminals. So they're sort of laying low a little bit now because they're not comfortable. But soon they'll be comfortable, and they'll find that our police they're great.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to do their job. They're not allowed to be strong, and they could do their job if they were let. But if they do their job, they have their pension knocked out. They have their car taken away, their family taken away, their house taken away. Everything's taken away.
What do you mean by that, though? What is doing a job, though? What is a cop doing a job? Like, are they not? I mean, the system is fucked up. Hey, feel what I'm saying? Tell me something I don't know. But like, you saying that like they can't do their job? What do you mean, though? Like, what is doing a job? Like, what do you mean?
They lose their job. It's a very rough thing being a policeman today, I'll tell you. But they could do the job. We're going to have to let them do their job. We have a crime-infested nation. We're a drug-addicted nation, and we're a crime-infested nation. Other than that, we're doing quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to move topics a little bit here. I saw, I'm unfamiliar with exactly what it was called. You were speaking on stage with 3 other women, and you just got ambushed. They were late, and not a hi, hello, how are you? Just straight into it, just straight trying to rip you apart. And I think you handled it pretty well.
Who is bro right here?
I wanted to ask you a question.
Who is this? Who is he? Who is he?
Like, why do you think like they just straight up do that for you, but then they're gonna ask?
Who's in the back right here? I'm starting to see some shit, bro. Who is this in the back? And who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
The other side. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
She like old girl from How to Get Away with Murder.
Well,
too.
I did this as a favor. This was the black journalists. The room had maybe 2,000. They said 2,000. It looked more like 1,000 to me, but whatever it was packed.
Yeah.
And I did it because I thought it was a good thing to do. And they had a journalist. I didn't know who she was, but she was nasty. She was a terrible person. And I walk in, and instead of saying, hello, thank you very much for doing this, they also said, Kamala's going to do it. But then Kamala said, she wants to do it because she can't talk to people. She can't answer questions. She hasn't done one interview. She's not doing any interviews.
Yeah.
Because if she did one interview where a hard question's asked, she's incapable of answering it. But I walk in, and this woman
I ain't gonna
starts
lie.
talking about...
You know what's crazy, though, bro? For all of
the
shit out of media out of view to Trump, this is probably the first, like, 30, you know what I'm saying, almost 30 minutes, like, I really done sat here and listened to this man talk. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. He don't go 5 minutes without pissing, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, if it's not Kamala, he on Joe. You feel me? He on somebody. He on somebody ass. Like, bro, this man
Let's get rid
Trump
of the
don't let
elephant in the
nobody
room.
live.
She starts talking about racism and everything. I said, you didn't even say hello to me. And I'm doing them a favor by doing this. I'm doing this out of respect to the black community. And we're getting record numbers, as you know, in the black community. And she came across, you know, she's with ABC Fake News, which is one of the worst. ABC is one of the worst.
Right.
And she is horrible. So she was very nasty. Harris Faulkner was there. She was excellent. The other person I didn't know, she was okay. I wouldn't say she was great, but she was okay. But I did it, and it was quite a sensation. I see a lot of people think it was well handled. The woman was so rude.
So rude.
That, you know, it's hard to believe. You can walk into a thing, and I do them a favor, and I do this. Most people said, why are you doing it? I feel I have an obligation to do it. I want to look with it. You become the president for all of the people, not for a certain segment.
Correct.
Not even for just my, you know, they talk about my base. It's a very big base. But you become president for all of the people. So I feel you have an obligation to do that. Now, she's not doing anything. She's not doing any interviews because I don't believe she's capable. She starts, I don't know, she's strange. The whole thing is strange. Let's put it this way. Our country's in big trouble.
Yeah. I spoke to your son, Don Jr., when I met you in Doral.
Right.
I spoke to Don Jr. a little bit. He said, man, I feel for the young generation. You guys are, look at this. Like, look what's going on here. Like,
how old is his son?
It's like you need these next 4 years. If not.
Oh, his son is 46. Why don't his son run for president? Is that not? I mean, maybe that's just not his. Maybe that's just not his calling. What you gotta be like? I thought it was 45 to be president. Not requiem for a dream. Requirements. President. You gotta be like, yeah, you gotta be 35. Live in the U.S. for 40. He could run. That's interesting.
He's like, I don't know how well the country's going to do after these 4 years.
Some shit like that.
I don't think it survives. I really don't.
Damn.
Look, we're going to have 20 million people in by the time this election takes place. 20 million people. That's bigger than New York State. Many of those people are people that you should not have, and we're all for everything, you know, all men are created equal, as the expression goes. Right?
Of course.
And now today they say all men and women are created equal. When they wrote that, it was a slightly different time. Today, it's that alone is a politically incorrect statement.
Yeah, it is.
So all men and women are created equal, everything. But the fact is,
crazy.
When you're dumping all of these criminals and all of these drug dealers, all of these people into our country, you're really hurting our country badly. And it has to be, we have to take very strong measures.
We definitely do. We definitely do. Moving to the next. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they were allowed to applaud.
Yeah, they're allowed to applaud. You guys can keep applauding.
All right, that's common sense, right? You know, it is about common sense. I mentioned that term because whether you're conservative, liberal, it's all about common sense.
It is.
You want to have good education. You want to have borders. You want to have low interest rates, be able to buy a house. You want to, you know, so many different things. But you got to have common sense. And we're run by people. And, you know, just
I ain't gonna lie. I'll give you that. That's one thing I'll be telling people, bro, that the one thing that the world lacks now, bro, more than anything is just common sense, bro. If we all, if you know, y'all drive. Most people I know drive. Y'all come to a four-way, all-way stop sign, bro. And the dumbass, you feel me, that got there last is gonna be the first person to go. Like little shit like that is common sense, bro. If you get to a four-way stop sign, all four of us do gotta go. Right? Order of whoever got there first. It's not going to take no more than like 10 to 15 seconds for everybody to go. Wait your 10 to 15 seconds and then go. But common sense, people lack common sense. People think, all right, well, I'll stop. You know what? I waited, go. Like, no, bro, you got to wait. You feel what I'm saying? Like, common sense, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
talked
bro.
about Merry Christmas.
Common sense is something
Christmas
that the
again.
world
Let's bring
lacks,
back
bro.
Merry Christmas. Just, you weren't allowed to say Merry Christmas. I got it back. Yeah.
a nice crowd, huh?
Even if you're Jewish, they like to say Merry Christmas. Every one of my Jewish friends say, we love Merry Christmas.
I'm Jewish. I love Merry
Good.
Christmas.
And
too.
you know, Kamala doesn't. Kamala,
She doesn't like
no,
it?
She doesn't want you to use Merry Christmas.
Wow.
She thinks it's insulting to use Merry Christmas. So we'll have to work on her.
I wanted to ask you a question. Speaking of, you said something about common sense. Someone who has no common sense, Joe Biden. Do you think he was pushed out, or
Oh shit, Adin, nah, not you hopping on the.
or do you think he made the decision to step down?
No, he was not only pushed out, it was a coup. I'm telling you. They went in to see him. He did badly. The debate was a disaster.
It was horrible.
Okay. I don't know if I was brilliant or if he was horrible. Maybe it was a combination of both.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
I know one thing. They were saying after I left, they said, you know, that was one of the greatest debate performances we've ever seen. And then 2 days later, they just said he was terrible. You know,
Right.
they never gave. They took away the great debate performance stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, but no, I mean, I did fine, and he is. He shouldn't have. Look, he's done tremendous damage to our country. He was a terrible president. He was the worst president we've ever had. She's, by the way, considered the most unpopular vice president we've ever had. But she's she's worse than he is. I actually think he's smarter than her, and I think he's a really not smart person. But I think he's smarter than she is. But she was convenient. She was there. They have better people. I mean, they have much better people. In fact, all of the people that she's
I ain't gonna
looking at
lie,
are
bro. This is
considered
why I ain't gonna lie. I've never been into politics like that, and I think I might just stay like that, bro. I think it's just something I educate myself on, just so like I'm able to have these conversations. But man, I don't know, bro. I might just stay out of these arguments because I want to see the other side, like Trump pissing on them. I want to see like maybe Kamala not like. I want to like. I feel like there's an other side to this, bro. Like I don't know. I don't really care to watch the other side. I kind of just want to watch him because he's entertaining. He's a funny ass nigga, bro. I see it, bro.
They didn't want to go through
entertaining
this
this shit,
roadblock
bro.
with her, and you know, because you're the vice president. So they wanted to go pick
This
him.
nigga Trump is a
I think
troll,
virtually
bro.
every one of them is considered better, smarter, would be a better president than her. But we can't allow her to be president. She's going to destroy our country.
She'll ruin it. I mean, already it's ridiculous what she's saying.
And by the way, the youth is so important because youth tends to be Democrat, and as they get older, they become Republican. It's what's happening. We can't wait 50 years. We can't. Make the move now. All of you young people, and he's got a lot of them. All I know is my kids say, Dad, you have no idea how big this interview is. I said, don't tell me that. But make the move now. Don't wait 50 years. Our country doesn't have 50 years.
Hey, man. Shout out Adin. Shout out Donald Trump, man. That shit was, you know what I'm saying? That was a cool little stream right there, man. I can't even lie. That was fire, bro. I really didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be fake. I thought it was going to be an AI, you feel me, a little fake Donald Trump wannabe clone. Nah. It was Donald Trump. And that shit, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, Adin, that's hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Adin took him a little break. I feel like Adin been trying to, you feel me? You've been putting together some shit. So, hey, shout out to him. And yeah, man, that's all for this video, y'all. If y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all do leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video, man.